finished the workout, but some push-ups in. But made to drop something real quick that was on my mind. Off. I heard the basically Funkmaster Flex had disrespected Tupac, and I basically want to say that shit is whack. I have no respect for Funkmaster Flex for what he said. That little apology, whatever explanation he did on his radio station or whatever, gets no respect. Fuck that nigga. And that's how it is. And I'm a New York nigga. Tupac is from New York. You know what I mean? He lived all over New York for years. Grew up in Baltimore also for years. Moved out to Cali too. And lived in the hood in every one of these states. And accepted as a real nigga in all these states and the whole fucking country. You know what I mean? For you to diss somebody who was an activist, somebody who stood up for black knowledge, black people, somebody who stood up against the Illuminati, somebody who was fighting for more than just, he was more than just a hip hop ambassador. He was somebody who made you proud to be a black male in society and proud to be what you were. He spoke for everybody, even people that weren't black. He spoke for whites, blacks, Latinos, everyone. And for Funkmaster Flex to go up and disrespect him, or disrespect the Biggie. But the fact is, Pac is in the hearts of more people than Biggie, and will always be. Pac is basically the highest. Pac is the epitome of hip hop, the highest level of hip hop recognition you can ever get, and it will never be surpassed. You have old people. When you watch the Tupac videos, the resurrection thing at the end, and you can go on Google. They have freaking murals on the walls in Africa. They have kids running around with AK-47s, the same kids with missile launchers and putting bombs down in Iraq and shit, wearing Tupac t-shirts with Tupac on it. His birthday to his death day. Like, Tupac is loved in every fucking country. You gotta understand that. He has a bigger audience than Biggie. Biggie, his career didn't make it that far. And even if it did, Pac is still Pac. Pac had a career before him. Pac, his message is more about reaching people. And for you to disrespect Pac, no matter what Pac said alive, he's passed. So, niggas ain't letting that shit slide. Like, niggas in Jersey were gonna come up here and gun you, get after you, you know what I mean, run up on you. Niggas in New York are pissed at you and ready to run up on you and break your face. I'm from Southside, I'm from Queens. And we love Pac. I was up here during the East Coast, West Coast war. And I rep Pac's side the whole time. I was like, Pac. Because he is from New York. He never said once he hated New York. He said, I love New York. You know what I mean? He never talked disrespectful about New York. He said people in New York that were getting at him. And he was in New York during the East Coast, West Coast war. He was back and forth. He was in New York. He was in Jersey. He was in Baltimore. He was in Chicago, Detroit. He was in Virginia. He was in Philadelphia. He was in all these states, all over here, Atlanta. He was all over the place, all over the states, in different countries, all over the place, during the beef too. You know what I mean? And for you to disrespect him on anything, you get no love for that. And if I see Funkmaster Flex, I'm gonna break your fucking face for talking disrespectful about someone I consider a father figure. And you gotta understand, there's millions and millions of niggas that consider themselves have-nots and nothing that love Pac. We're talking about from gangbangers to thugs to just real niggas to niggas that's locked up in prison. You must not understand what the thug life, the whole teachings and lessons behind that. You got niggas in prison that live by those rules, the thug life rules, in the order. You don't understand. You can't walk around. I hope Naughty by Nature, I hope Tretch sees your ass, because he has Tupac tattooed around his forearm. You know what I mean? I hope the Outlaws meet up with you and get to talk to you. You know what I mean? But for real, I don't even know how you gonna go to the West Coast and have, I don't even know how you gonna be out chill with certain people in New York. I don't know how you gonna damn sure ain't gonna chill in Jersey or Baltimore. I don't know how motherfuckers gonna, right now I consider getting security. You be the first DJ to have protective security. You know what I mean? The armed security. You need some security, motherfucker. You know what I mean? But fuck Flex. Fuck that nigga. Anybody that's disrespectful against Tupac, fuck their ass. Fuck them niggas, period. Anybody disrespectful against Tupac, getting fucked up. One.